I'm just taking out my directions. So that mountain pass was Mount Parnassus, I think, and that was absolutely fabulous. There's nobody on the roads today because I think it's it's a Sunday, and I think it's a special holiday as well. So you may not notice, but when we went over that pass, I was like really cold in the really dark parts up high, but of course it's going to be really warm. I think it was 36 degrees yesterday in Delphi. So you're all the time. Want to go to Amphissa, Vidanda Gravia, Thermopyle. We're heading for Lamia. We go straight through Lamia and we turn left onto the 3 for Kurditsa. This is biking heaven. I have a full stomach with a lovely breakfast from Demetrius back at the hotel in Delphi. Got a full tank of fuel. I got a great bike, and thanks for joining. Just checking the map. Got very confusing there. The map showing some loops that didn't exist. Okay, so it's a Sunday, I think. So all these cars are for people who are at Mass in the probably the Greek Orthodox Church. So I think I can rejoin my road to Pili back here if I follow this one down here. Okay, let's do that then. Hi, we're at the 13th century church of Porta Panagia here in Pili. So, but what I see is that they're setting up for a wedding, and I was going to see if I can have a look inside this church without upsetting the wedding, so I'll just pop in. And there's all the wedding people getting ready, and lots going on here. This cut down BMW K80, it's a chop, or a K100. It looks rather cool, and I suppose if there was going to be a point where someone says, does anybody here object to this wedding, and the guy runs out and he just takes off with the bride on the back, that'd be the bike to do it on, right? So rather cool, very cheap chop to do as well. Okay, so I didn't have much. I got here today and I've hit my plan. So the plan now is to go towards Meteora. But I'm going to go up and over the mountain gorges rather than go straight along the flatlands. So I have planned a little route, should take about an hour and a half, and then I will try and find some accommodation, and then tomorrow I'll probably head towards Albania. So here we go. Let's try to retrieve Lady Gaga from the church, the 13th century church, and now let's get on the road again.
Μόλις περνάτε και δεύτερο πολιτισμό είναι. Ακριβώς κατάλαβα.
Καλημέρα.
Έφυγε ο σκηγός.
English speak. For the Moni monastery. Moni monastery.
Monastery?
Yeah, monastery.
Αυτό θα το βλέπεις τα μάτια
Down there?
Ναι, πρώτο δρόμο.
Yeah. And up.
Τα πάνω.
Okay.
Και φεύγεις. Έτσι.
2 kilometer.
Αριστερά.
Yeah.
Δεξιά.
Just so it's up there, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Πέρα απάνω.
Yeah.
Πέρα απάνω.
Okay. Pera pano. Thank you.
Πέρα στον δρόμο ανηφόρα, κάργα.
Έρθει καρό.
Να πας στο καλό.
Okay. Take care. Okay, so there's a monastery and it's closed. You come all up here for nothing. Yeah, it's kind of cool though. Trouble is, I think this road is dead end, which means I have to go all the way back down. Weird. The Google Maps shows the road going through here, but it's not. There's a gate. Must be church land. Oh, shit. 3:30 it opens. It's now 1 o'clock. Okay, I gotta get some shade and figure out what the hell I'm doing. Why I ended up here at a closed monastery that's not even on the map, on a road that is on the map wrong, and at the top of a mountain I need to go back down and around to get back up over another one. Okay, let's do that then. New destination, because I didn't go up into the top of the mountain with the gorge, because I went to the monastery that was closed and I came back down around this sort of the lower part of the valley. I'm going to go to, it's now nearly 2 o'clock, it's getting really hot. I need some lunch. I'm going to go to Trikala and look for the old Turkish quarter with the old Turkish, hopefully there's some Turkish inspired cafes there. And then from there we can go to Meteora maybe later on. So let's go. Found a nice cafe, everybody's eating here, so it must be good. Here we are, Meteora in northern Greece. Monasteries hanging from the sky. You need a cable car to get into them, although they'll get you out pretty quick. They'll just throw you out the window if you don't say your prayers. More monasteries everywhere. These beautiful rock formations. So still trying to figure out how I'm going to go to Albania tomorrow. We'll update you later. Thanks for joining. These mountains. So now we've got to start heading towards Albania. And what I've noticed and I've learned is I thought originally I was going to go up by the coast, but even though I'm a little bit in from the coast, you have to go across mountain ranges just to change your position a little bit. So the easiest choice seems to be to go to a place called Pogradec, which is in Albania, which is by Lake Ohrid, which is a place I've often thought about, and I've watched Ride Gaia, one of my YouTube heroes, being there, and it looks like now there's a good road between that and Tirana. So think about that tomorrow, but it's time to cool down. It was a pretty hot day. So say goodbye.